Well, hey guys, morning routine in action. It's a struggle to get started. It is a disgustingly dreary day out today, like gray, rainy. This morning, just for fun, I think I'm gonna come in with the Peach Slices Snail Rescue. I reviewed this for you guys a while ago and compared it to the CosRx Snail 96 Power Mucin Essence. I like both of them, but this one is more of a liquid, less slimy. Probably took too much, but that's okay. Not only is it wet and dreary out, it's cold too. So the pipes get cold and the water comes out ice cold. It's kind of refreshing. Honestly, I like these both. I really like the viscous sliminess of this. If you don't care for that texture though, I think you would prefer this. It has centella in it, which is good for recovery. These are great products to consider introducing into your routine as we head into the colder, drier months, because they just add a little bit of help with moisture and hydration. Plus they have a nice wrinkle smoothing effect just by plumping up the skin cells. I finished up my Dermatology Universal Tint SPF 46. Love this. I've been using the Color Science Face Shield Flex shade medium. Oh, I already have the water drippies on my tank. That's why I hate washing my face in the sink. I prefer to do it in the shower, but yeah. Let me know in the comments, do you guys prefer mineral, chemical, or hybrid sunscreens? I obviously like all of them, but I find that I end up actually using a lot of mineral and hybrid sunscreens throughout the year. And I rely more on chemical sunscreens for body and or outdoor purposes. Just because so many of the American chemical sunscreens I cannot handle around my eyes. Like that burny eye thing is a serious limitation. Like I don't know why more people don't talk about that, because it limits people from using sunscreen not only around their eyes, but it migrates from your forehead and brow area into your eyes. And it's actually dangerous in the sense that it's so blinding. You know, you could be driving and you can't see. So that's actually a major reason why I don't end up using a lot of American chemical sunscreens. Not all of them do that, but it is kind of a rare exception that they don't. I have a hard time finding all chemical American sunscreens that don't do that. I mean, that's definitely something that I really just don't hear. I hear people comment, oh, that burns around my eyes, but I don't really hear people talking about the blinding aspect. Speaking of eyes, I started using this Color Science 3-in-1 Eye again. Oh, this is a great eye sunscreen, but it's kind of it's a concealer and it really brightens up the eye area quite a bit. Coffee time does not come fast enough. It's kind of chilly in here. I just put on this sweatshirt showing you my sleeve as if that gives you a sense of what I'm wearing. All right. Bucket of love, ready to slurp. So YesStyle sent me a little Christmas cheer, and they sent me this cute jar with the Santa on top. Isn't that adorable? I thought it'd be cute to put like Christmas candy in. It's really cute. And they sent me this coffee lid topper with a little snowman, so I put it on my snowflake mug that I got in my FabFitFun box. Doesn't that look perfect? I thought it was so cute, the way the little snow drips over the sides. I'm about to throw together some lentil soup for the week. Why not? It's kind of getting cold. This is my Kosari slow cooker / multi-cooker. I've got the slow cooker lid on, so that's what I'm going to use. But it also has another lid where you can do pressure cooking. So it's kind of like an Instant Pot. I love it. I've had it for going on 6 years now. I swear by anything Cosare, very high quality. This thing has held out really well, and it's very consistent. It has a meat stew setting, poultry, soup, beans, chili, steamed vegetables, although you kind of have to be careful with the steaming vegetables. It can make them pretty mushy. Multigrain, brown rice, white rice, slow cook. I make vegan yogurt in this thing all the time. Super easy. You can do pasta, steamed potatoes, saute. There's a saute feature. You can make popcorn in here as a side note. Hot pot. I love it. But I'm just going to do the slow cook setting. Real boring. And I'm going to do lentils. I need to rinse my lentils, get them all cleaned up. I'm going to peel some parsnips and chop up some celery. Comment below, is it just me? Has produce been not desirable this year? Produce, at least in my area, the quality, it is just not there. Like when I'm shopping in the grocery store, a lot of times produce looks like it's about ready to turn. It's mushy almost, and it has just not been a good year this year in terms of fresh produce. Let me know if you guys are experiencing that too. I imagine it has to do with, well, everything with shortages, but yeah. I've been doing a lot more frozen vegetables from the frozen food section, which is fine. You know, frozen vegetables are great. I mean, and arguably some frozen vegetables are probably better than fresh in terms of nutrient quality. I have heard that. Anyway, all that to say, it's been a struggle this year to find good quality fresh produce that's not like about ready to go bad. You notice I don't even have an onion here because I was gonna get an onion, but they were like mushy, you know, with the spots on them. So I'm just gonna go with Badia. I've had this granulated onion powder for a long time. I use it, I never seem to make a dent in it, even though I use it all the time. I'm gonna season with Old Bay, black pepper, poultry seasoning, sage, and parsley, and I'll probably use some salt along the way. And I'm also gonna I've got some veggie broth that I'm gonna use as well. I'm gonna get my lentils rinsed up. So you don't need to soak lentils, FYI, if you are new to the legume game. That's one of the things I like most about them. They're easy, they're faster to prepare. But you do need to sort them and rinse them and make sure that they are washed off. I bought this at Costco a long time ago, and it's really handy. It just goes like right in the sink. I love it. It's great for when you're washing produce and that sort of thing. You kind of want to sort through them. Sometimes they're like little rocks in here, but I don't know. Like, what was that? Oh, I kind of saw one there. Just give them a massage. Kind of therapeutic. See, like this stuff floats to the top. It's like stuff that's not helpful. And we'll pour some of that out. Flotsam and jetsam there. Like, this one looks a little anemic. I'll just let those hang out there while I get to peeling and chopping. Have you guys on the pepper there as my pseudo tripod. This vegetable peeler I purchased from Mizzen a while ago, and I love it. It's really good. I'm gonna peel them. I don't always peel the vegetables. I already washed these, by the way. So I got the parsnips all peeled and chopped up, but I wanted to show you guys, like, see what I'm talking about? The celery's like, I bought this yesterday and it's not even like crispy. I mean, it's going in soup, so it doesn't really matter that much, But yeah, not at the level that I expect. So I think I'm just gonna do these 4 ribs, but the rest of them I put in water. As a pro tip, if you want to keep your celery fresher, crispier, just store it in the refrigerator after you've cleaned it and cut the ends off in some water. It'll help it stay crispier longer. That being said, this celery is just not, it's just not as good as celery was like 2 years ago. That's the sad state of affairs when celery is noticeably less palatable because it's pretty much just water at baseline. All right, Clippy Light coming in. Elevate your experience. All right, so we got the parsnips and the celery all chopped up there. Coming over here, I've got my sorted lentils. Let's go ahead and all right, so I went ahead and added my lentils, and now I'm gonna season this up. And I don't measure seasonings, and I will probably be adding more seasoning. I just kind of eyeball it. A liberal dusting. Poultry seasoning. Love the smell of poultry seasoning. I'll add some more sage here. Actually, let's put it on the... Now we're going to add some parsley. Dried parsley. And we're going to add some Old Bay seasoning. There's our salt. And some black pepper. And for liquid, since I have a pound of lentils, you need about roughly 6 to 8 cups of liquid. And because I've got the vegetables in there, that's going to contribute some of the liquid. So I'm going to stick to 6 cups. So right here I have an entire carton of low sodium vegetable broth. So that's four cups. And then I'm just going to add 2 cups of water. Give it a good stir before putting it into the slow cooker. And so I'm gonna hit slow cook. I'm gonna put it on the low setting on start. And so episodically throughout, I'll come and stir, taste, see if it needs more seasoning, but that's kind of where I start out and go from there. But I want it really chunky, more of like a chili consistency rather than a soup. But if you like it more liquidy, you could always add more fluid. These I got on Amazon. It was like a set, and I do not recommend them per se because the handle is kind of a little sinister. The wood is not smooth. Feels like you're going to get a splinter. But I do end up using them a lot, so there's that. And I've yet to get a splinter from them. Ugh, see, it's 2 o'clock, and because of the weather, it's pretty much just dark out. Okay, it's been going for 30 minutes, so we're gonna give it a little check here, and I got my handy dandy drippy lid rest. I love this thing. That is a winning thing. I use it all the time. Just give it a stir here. Probably gonna let it be for the next, I don't know, hour or so. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the Old Bay. TG for my tree. I wanted to show you all. Do you remember last year I purchased, here, let me get the clippy light on so we can elevate the experience. Let's see if that makes a difference so you can see what I'm talking about here. Oh. Isn't that something? All right, coming back to what I was gonna tell you. Do y'all remember last year I got influenced by Tammy Dunn to go to Home Goods and get these little houses? I decided to put them on my tree this year. They're so cute. What the heck is this? A little house? I don't know. Pete? Oh, this is the post office. That's right. All of these little houses, most of them have a little gingerbread man, and then the cobblestone is what's super cute. It's got like all these little shapes. I was so impressed with like the level of detail here. So we have that one, and then we have Santa's Workshop here. Let's see the little cobblestone, so cute. And then there's a little gingerbread man. Put it right next to my Brussels sprout. And where was the other one? Oh, this one, the Christmas tree farm trailer. Isn't that cute? Santa there. I have not seen these this year at Home Goods. Comment below and if you've seen them. See the cute little gingerbread man poking through? I just thought they were pretty inexpensive too. And then I have the Nutcracker shop there. Yeah, they were pretty inexpensive, and I just thought the level of detail for the price was something I could not pass by. I've got my kiwi. I finished putting the ornaments on. It took me a while, I'm slow. Of course, I have a sunscreen ornament there. My little fox. This came from Walmart. Isn't it cute? It matches the whole kind of whimsical candy cane theme. Of course, I've got my French press there. I love New York. And then these are Lennox. I love Lennox. I have the snowman, and then I have a little angel. There was another one. These came in, I think, a set of 3. Unfortunately, the other one broke a few years ago, and it broke in such a way that it was not, it was beyond repair. Don't you hate it when those kinds of things happen? Have my little citrus slice up top. Little squash there, being cute. This one also came from Walmart, this cute little gnome. Y'all know me and my love-hate relationship with the gnome. I'm okay with a gnome for Christmas, but I do not want an Easter gnome. And then I mostly have these balls and things that I got at Big Lots, which are great filler ornaments. Let me know in the comments if you are putting your tree up this weekend when you're watching this, because it should be the weekend after Thanksgiving when a lot of people do put their trees up. So yeah, if you are scrambling for filler ornaments, definitely go to Big Lots, not sponsored. They have good, inexpensive filler ornaments that really liven things up. I still have not put the ornaments on my Nutcracker tree, but once I do that, I'll show you guys that. I did put the garland on the Nutcracker tree. Yeah, here's my Nutcracker tree I set up in here, and I haven't put the ornaments on yet or anything, but I purchased this, where'd it go? It's kind of hard to see, but it sort of makes it pop, this glittery garland. I got that at Big Lots, and I went ahead and stuffed that in there. And then this ribbon I got from Costco 2 or 3 years ago, and I kind of weave it in, and that's what I need to finish doing. And I just save these same ribbon strands and reuse them year after year. So once the ballet ornaments, the Nutcracker ornaments go on, it really just pops. So I can't wait to get that decorated. are done. Look delicious, taste delicious, easy breezy. Well, hey guys, I am all hydrated, moisturized. So I didn't realize this, the Soon Young 2X Barrier Intensive Cream, I just came to the realization, it's been such a long time since I've used this. This is a long-standing favorite. I've been using this for years, but it's been a while. They changed up their packaging and it's actually really cool. I don't know why more brands don't do this. Instead of a squeeze tube, check this out. Check it out. I don't know what I'm doing there. So you open it up and there's like a little, keyhole, but in order to get the product out, you actually have to twist it and it's like a little pop top, and then you can squeeze. And then you can squeeze it out and look, it comes out in a circle. So you don't get like a big blob. Love it. And it won't close unless you have twisted it back. Then it closes. That way you don't end up having product leak all over the place. Just putting a little bit more on here. I think that's a really smart change they did. A lot of the Korean skincare, they put more thought into the packaging. Let me know in the comments if you think that. And I know Etude House is not like something people in Korea actually use. It's just like an Americanized brand. And we're like, oh, K-Beauty. But I love Etude House, specifically the Soon Young line. I always want to say Young, and I've been corrected over the years on that so many times. And it's like, I'm telling you, practice does not make perfect. It makes permanent. When you keep saying something wrong, it's very hard to break the habit. But yeah, this line from Etude House, I like. They've got great products in the line, pretty affordable too, and very hydrating, nice for the drier months. I get questions about facial exercises. Do they work for having an anti-aging effect? There is a complete dearth of high quality research on whether or not facial exercises do anything. Now, by and large, they appear to be harmless. I mean, what's gonna happen? You overdo it, unlikely. However, they are pretty time intensive. So if you want to spend your time doing that, by all means, again, relatively harmless. I just can't promise you it's gonna do anything. But yeah, they do remain very popular. Here on YouTube, I think you can actually access videos that teach you how to do them. I've just never been the least bit motivated to give it a try because I'm already gorgeous. Kidding, joking. There is one small research study that did show some benefit, but there were some potential confounders. It's been a while since I looked at it, but yeah, it's not the most research-backed thing. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I hope you guys are having a great weekend when you're watching this. If you're watching it on Saturday in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. Na 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 na. When you're watching this, Saturday, it should be the day after Black Friday. So let me know in the comments, did you snag some deals? I know many of you don't live in the US who watch me and you're like, we don't get Black Friday here and it's so annoying to have to hear about it for all of these weeks. But yeah, it's a big deal here, One year, long before I was on YouTube, back in the day, it used to actually just be the Friday, pretty much the Friday after Thanksgiving, and you had to wake up super duper early and get in the stores. There'd be these crazy lines and there'd be these kind of flash deals and people would go berserk. But I did go one year and participate in it. I went to Target and I'm glad I did because I have that memory of what it actually was like, and it was lunacy. I don't think I ended up purchasing anything. I think I bought some Christmas decor when I went. This was, ay Dios, 15 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago. Now it's like pretty much the whole month, right? And then we have December sales, and then January things kind of calm down. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.